Oh,
Hello and welcome. We are live. We are back with another session of the Isle of Venzor. How's everyone feeling tonight?
yeah. Well, we're doing good. I am your dungeon master, as always. I'm Cullum Coleman, and today I am joined by whoever these people are. As soon as I find my lovely little starting script again.
Oh no.
Uh, yes. All right. So today we have Justin as Rockchild, Gwendolyn as Robin, Aaron as Gareth, and Caleb as Caspian.
Howdy, y'all.
Yeah. Together, they are the Knaves of Venzor. We would like to apologize last week. We did play the game, however, our stream did not launch. And as such, there is going to be a missing episode of the Isle of Venzor. And we apologize for that. This is, in fact, episode 3, despite being our second broadcast.
Nothing happened with the gnomes.
Yeah,
Things go wrong. And don't worry, to fill you in as always, we have our recap from last week. So let's wind it back and see what happened. Yes. So episode 2, Guild Law Lumberjacks. The Knaves awoke in the Black Bay's blemish, wherein they purchased a continental breakfast. The party quickly found themselves ousted unceremoniously from the blemish when a prank wake-up call by Rocket resulted in the destruction of Rockchild's room.
The prank didn't destroy it. He destroyed
The
it.
prank wake-up call started it.
He needs to be
I am the voice
responsible
of
for
God.
his
I will
own
decide who to
actions.
blame.
she started it.
We're in the
They
recap. This is
started it.
not the time
They
for
started
They
it.
started it.
commentary.
Sorry, I misgendered. I'm trying to correct.
Yeah. Lying in wait for the gnomish timber smugglers, the Knaves launched their ambush with initial success. However, as the battle wore on, the tides turned against the Knaves. Though they successfully slew over half the gnomes and set fire to the lumber shipment, party members Robin and Caspian fell to the smugglers' arrows. As the Knaves prepared to flee the conflict with their unconscious companions, Caspian managed to recall himself from the brink of death and rejoin the desperate party. Meanwhile, Robin, unconscious on Rockchild's back, took a turn for the worse. With a single death saving throw separating them from death, a mysterious potion struck Rockchild. Sent by an unseen force and misidentifying the substance contained within the potion vial as a poison, Rockchild made the quizzical decision to drink the potion of healing.
Which you thought was poison.
Yes.
The poison. The
Yes.
poison.
Yeah,
The
poison.
Cusco.
I thought it was poison. Yes.
You see what I put up with when the cameras aren't rolling, guys. You all see this universe. Reunited. The Knaves made one final attempt to save Robin and heal her wounds, coming upon a smoke-shrouded Venzorian tabaxi in possession of a goodberry. Restored by the goodberry, Robin offered the Knaves service to the tabaxi, now identified as Kane, a Covenant familiar of the Rabbit Coven of Venzor. Kane, who had been watching the Knaves' progress against the gnomes, passed on to them a note he had been sent to post in the city of Dasos, outlining a job in the Calchecked forests further inland. Having deemed the Knaves an appropriate adventuring company for his task. With this new task, the Knaves parted from Kane and returned to Dasos to collect the reward for stopping the gnomish smugglers. But not before discovering one of the gnomes bore a signet bearing the white lion, emblem of the Aparda, the primary organized criminal operation on Venzor. And with that, we shall begin. You are able to safely return to the city of Dasos. Very much worse for wear, but also with success.
Can I sleep, please? They just wanna sleep. Not the long sleep. Don't try to kill me again. But just like they wanna sleep. It's just-
We'll get there. We still need to collect our reward so we can pay for a new room that hopefully won't get destroyed.
You all, I very much want to get this over with, please. I feel like I'm dying. I'm not anymore, but I feel like I am.
Yes, my intestines, they are spilling out onto the floor. So if we could patch them up, get a good old rest, much appreciated.
All right, I think we can do that, and I think we learned a couple of valuable lessons here.
Number one, gnomes, the fucking dickheads.
Damn it.
I don't know if it was the gnomes' particular attitudes or it was just us being enemies and they were quite
Formidable.
stubborn about not losing, their bounty.
Investment.
I would say investment. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, because they're trying to make a few coin.
Few
Guys, I
extra
feel like
coin.
shit. I can't speak words. I'm just
Right,
Yeah,
let's.
yeah.
All right, some of us can go collect the reward while the rest can go for a nap.
Where is this Horus? Where does he lie? That is the god's name, correct?
We gotta go back to Dasos.
Yeah, you are walking back to Dasos while you are having this conversation. I assume you're not sticking around to like warm your hands by the distant fire of like the rolling, burning cart down the road.
Wait, can I roast a marshmallow? Just like.
Where are the
Should we
donkeys?
stop that?
Where are the donkeys?
They are gone. They have fled into the wilderness.
Okay.
They're
Two of them
finally
still
free.
attached to each other.
Somebody
Forever
will
together.
find them.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody will find them.
That's a side episode. They have issues to work out. It's okay.
Yeah, when we need a
There's
filler
gonna be
episode,
There's gonna be a mini series where you all play as the four donkeys.
No.
Yes.
No, we have to go
Yes.
find the missing donkeys for the gnomes that.
Oh.
Wait,
Need them
isn't one of
back?
the donkeys dead?
No,
No,
he's
just
got
injured.
Gimp
Yeah.
leg.
No,
Oh,
no,
he's
no,
just
no.
okay.
They went up to a farm upstate. They're fine.
Oh no!
no.
Make my way to the afterlife.
It's alright, Caspian. We'll send you to the ranch as well.
One
Yeah.
hit
That's
point.
some dark implication.
One hit
Just
point,
put them out to
guys.
pasture.
Hashtag Team Caspian out here.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch.
You can
Uh,
see why they chose the name Knaves of Venzor, right? Right.
We are
So
not.
my question is, when we get to Davos, where exactly are we going to meet up with the King's Guard? I don't know the place very well. We only spent a couple hours there.
I would assume the castle or the keep where the guardsmen are, or a sort of barracks. I would assume he'd be where the
Probably
rest of the
barracks.
guards are, yeah.
I see. So that's where you guys keep your men. Okay.
Whoa,
On we
whoa.
go.
We don't keep men anywhere. That's just where they live.
DM, as someone who has been working for Horus, I would know where Horus is, correct?
Yeah, you would know that he would be located at what would be considered the. That's an interesting symbol to come up on my screen. He would be located somewhere around the word for it is currently escaping me, but the the port master.
Oh, the harbor?
Yeah, the harbor master. That is the word. He would probably be around the harbor master's office, as that would be the central hub of security in Dasos.
All right, I relay this to the group. You know,
Okay,
the
the
word
harbor.
the word escapes me. But he'd be where the ships are, where the people come in from the sea.
So we go to the harbor and the docks.
That one, yes.
Like a
It's
harbor master?
Yes, like a harbor master. Yes,
Oh, okay.
Brilliant. So not the castle. Got it.
not the castle, man. No.
Is there even a castle there?
You would have seen very briefly glimpsed on your ship ride in around the Tywarder. You would have seen a massive walled city with a central keep. You have not set foot in or near that city so far, but
I meant like Dasos in
I
general.
hope it looks like Lord Farquaad's castle.
that would be probably the most fortified.
Lord Farquaad.
Yes.
Shut it. Both of you need to stop. Only I can impersonate Lord Farquaad.
You have a lot to compensate for.
Robin,
And-
can you be making those kinds of jokes?
Hey, I am making them as the player, not as the character.
Anyway,
When I speak with the accent, that's the character.
Anyway, you in Dasos haven't really seen anything that would pass for fortifications. It's warehouses, taverns, brothels, store. It mostly is the city's mostly storage.
So we must be in a
Fair enough.
wealthy area if they don't need to have to worry about miscreants.
It's because there's no
Or-
like city fortress. This is not a city meant to withstand siege. You do understand that most towns don't have walls, Justin.
Yes, exactly.
You have seen that. You've traveled. Your character has traveled far enough to know that most places don't have walls.
Yeah, this is the industrial area of town.
This is literally the shipyards.
It's the
Crazy when you're not
Perseus
a
to
military
Athens.
state.
Mhm.
Yeah, see, yeah, that's exactly it, Gwen.
I was just gonna go with it. The Perseus to the Athens.
All right, we
Isn't that the name of the port city?
Piraeus.
Piraeus.
Pythias is the oracle.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, this is the Piraeus.
Piraeus is the port. Pythias is the oracle.
all right. We're limping back to town.
Yes.
Too bad we didn't keep any of those donkeys to ride.
The charred
Way
donkeys.
a donkey riding way.
I'm gonna be
Sorry.
honest. I don't
Sorry,
think
Irish
those
song.
donkeys would have let us ride them. I think they would have had, conflicts of interest.
Well, if you
I
just
need- I
ask
need-
nicely.
I need to stop quoting Quick Pixie.
You made one break its leg. You set the other ones on fire, basically. We traumatized them. I don't think they're gonna work with us.
It was just an accident. It's just a prank.
You're still a bit angry about that, and I need you to calm down. You're being a bit childish.
Oh no, no.
It's pretty bad when the child tells you you're being childish.
I don't need you ganging up with them.
Why are you yelling at the child? That's uncalled for. Let's just go. Let's go. We'll talk about this later.
Okay,
Alright.
so we make our way back to
I'll just
Dasos.
huff ahead, like it was stomp
Yeah.
off.
All right. All right. So we're going to transition our music now as we actually arrived in Dasos.
Yay!
Head immediately to the quartermaster's office. Or harbor
Yep.
master's office.
Is there a quartermaster at the harbor master's office?
Quartermasters are on the individual ships, my friends.
4 quartermasters equals 1 harbor master.
I support this notion.
Each one takes 25 minutes, 1/4 of an hour.
There we go.
Go there.
Horace.
All right, so you come knocking around the harbor master's office. Horace Dale is there, along with about 3 or 4 other guards. They seem pretty lax, sitting around. It's it's late in the day, and the real time when crime happens isn't there yet. So there's not really anything for them to do. It's, just guards idling. He notes you as you approach.
I guess we limp up to them.
There's a bit
The
of a
task has been
smile.
done.
There's a bit of a smile on his face. You cannot tell whether it is from the fact that the job actually worked and he's in the clear for this shit, or just how bloody Caspian looks.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Horace,
it's like,
I don't know what your expectations were, but we absolutely succeeded them. Job is done.
mhm.
It's all
Um,
finished. A-okay.
And he's gonna take out some paperwork and he's just gonna fill in. He fills in some forms. Like you're left sitting there for about like 5 minutes. He's got to like check all these stupid ass boxes before he can give you money.
Can I do an insight check to pick up on the history of these two?
Sure, roll an insight check.
Okay, please give me good insight. I want the tea.
19. All right,
Oh!
that's pretty good.
Give me the tea,
not a
give me
lot.
the tea.
All right. Horace did not want to give you guys this job.
Yes.
Someone with more authority than a commander of the guardsmen has arranged it so that you would have this job available to you upon your arrival on Venzor.
Interesting.
Given how much of his annoyance has been directed towards Caspian in the time that you've known him, and yes, he is definitely smiling with how beat up Caspian is on that 19.
Yeah.
You gather it is someone. It is that person would probably be associated with Caspian or some deal Caspian made on his end in order to get you guys all cleared to come to the Isle. This is someone on Caspian's end has made this arrangement. But you all receive 50 gold coins.
Oh yeah.
Person. So
All
you
right,
all-
I'm
I'm
really
gonna keep this insight to myself, but I'm
Yep.
gonna look at Caspian somewhat intrigued.
Mhm. Yeah.
50 gold coins. Hell yeah.
Each of you have that.
Well, actually, because we got gold from the corpses.
Plus whatever you looted from the previous session. I'm not going to go over every bit of money that is in everyone's pocket at this point.
I had to spend money on the hotel room.
Whatever.
Gee, I
Y'all-
wonder why.
Y'all got
Well,
at least
actions
$50
have
right
consequences.
now. Y'all got 50 coins right now at least. Deal with it.
But
I feel so
DM.
rich.
Rothschild, you're no longer poor.
Oh, I'm still poor. I still owe lots of people a lot of money.
That's concerning.
Quite concerning.
You don't uproot your life if you.
Oh my god.
Horace, we just got 50 gold each.
I know, I just paid you.
How much do you make a day?
Gareth is just gonna like slowly start backing up towards the door.
He leans in towards you and goes, enough where I don't need a new shirt, or he looks down at you, new pants every time I go out.
See, this guy's such a joke. This guy's such a jokester. We're good old buddies, he and I. What a funny
I'm
guy.
gonna lean over to Rothschild and be like, I ship it.
The sexual tension, it's there. Enemies to lovers, I feel it.
I was gonna ask, like, dude.
Horace has got at least a decade on Caspian.
I think they might
It's
be
okay.
former
Ooh.
lovers.
Some people
They're
are into older men.
No, they're scorned lovers, clearly.
And
Star-crossed, maybe?
now
Robin's just watching in the background, like, ooh.
I suggest you move along. This is a government office, and loitering here is, well, illegal. Hate to be arrested on your first payday, wouldn't you?
I know. Wouldn't you hate to put him in cuffs?
That sounds like a oh god.
Sorry. It was there. It's so easy to comment on.
It's like, we got a
all right,
chat
so
that
Robin
says
at one
Caspian.
hit point agrees to throw down with 4 armed guards. Let's see what happens.
Robin's like,
I
it's
said
an
it
even
as
fight.
the player, not as the character.
Although, according to our Twitch chat, Caspian likes DILFs.
There you go. See, I'm just picking up on the sexual tension. Caspian is obviously a bottom.
I think I know who
Still,
put that
still,
in the
still.
Twitch chat. I think I know.
Alrighty, Horace. We'll be on our way. We'll be on our way, Horace. It seems like it's obvious that you're doing a lot of work, doing a lot of good for the town. We'll be back around in a day or two, see if there's any more jobs. Thank you as always. See you around.
Mm-hmm.
Robin is gonna do a very like staggered bow, like a slight one.
as you leave, Robin, your passive is high enough to pick this up.
Oh yes.
Uh,
Do I have the highest passive out of everyone?
You do. You
Really?
do. Your passive
I
is
have a 14.
Oh, yours is
Yeah.
one higher than mine then.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Okay,
14,
okay.
14 was the DC to pick this up as you guys are leaving.
Yes.
You just barely pick it up. You hear you hear one of the guards mutter to Horace. That one's a dead man before he even knows it.
Ooh,
And it's not
Caspian.
said with any sort of particular malevolence. It's more said like you might mention that it's gonna rain tonight. So, it's just this very casual kind of just statement.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you hear that from one of them.
Oh.
He gonna die.
And they're just saying that it's Caspian, not like the party in general. But
It seems to be referencing Caspian for the most part. The
Okay.
the one of the other guards that is with Horace, presumably under his command. Horace is a commander, so you figure that means he's probably one of the higher ranking people here.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, you get that. So it's probably evening at this point. You've gone out, laid an ambush, fought a battle, and returned.
Mm-hmm.
We need to find a place to stay, guys.
Yeah.
Preferably, I don't think we're welcome at the last place.
No,
Yeah.
definitely not. You did destroy an entire room.
DM, that was like a more gentrified, kind of upscale touristy place. Is there any like dive bar and inns that I would know about? Being a local yokel.
Being local, you might not. There are a couple places that are just uncreatively named, like tavern and shit like that are just complete shit. You're probably not the safest in those, seeing as how they are rougher elements and rougher clientele.
If you guys haven't already, be sure to follow our Twitch channel so that way you're notified anytime we go live.
I would say you are, or you have had association with people who have gone to another place. There is a room that not a lot of people know about at a shop called Arn's Exotic Ornaments. And there is a back room that select clientele are able to stay at for the night. Arn's is Arn's is kind of more up. It is like the most upscale place in Dasos. And it's mostly a shop, but you know that there is a back room for people that Arn has deemed important.
You know, I know the perfect place to take us. It's the AEO. It's a perfect little place. You're gonna love it.
It's called
Sounded
the what?
Very Australian right there.
I know. I'll switch up the accent. I think it's a little bit better. This is the one I'm sticking with. It's the AEO.
Yeah.
The Arms Exotic Ornament.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
That sounds like a shop.
We're staying at a weapons shop. Sounds interesting.
Listen, you can trust me as far as you can throw me. You're gonna love it.
I mean,
maybe on a
can we
Caspian
try?
that does not fill
can
me
we
with
try
a lot
that?
of confidence.
I'm on one. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm at a 1. You can throw me, but if I die in the streets, it's your fault.
And thus, this game of tiefling tossing was born. It quickly grew to become the national pastime of Venzor, heading across the plains.
The tiefling toss spreads across the nation.
Oh my gosh. Okay, can Robin actually try to pick up Caspian? They probably will not be able to, but they want to try.
Sure. Roll athletics. This is going to effectively be a grapple check. Does Caspian oppose this?
No.
All right. So
Okay,
roll.
hold on.
Rockchild just chucks him. Before Robin can even do anything, Rockchild just rolls to grab him and like actually hoists them up.
So is this a straight strength test?
Go to your skill athletics.
I don't want to throw him,
Oh,
but I do want to
athletics.
pick him up and like pretend like I'm about to throw him, just like mid chuck.
Oi! Hey!
Hey, you told me
Well,
I
you
could.
did say we could trust you as far as we could throw.
Oh, I got a net 20, but it's a 16 because I have a -4 to my athletics.
Ooh.
But
Yeah.
Well, no,
So-
I think doesn't Nat 20
Nat 20 is not
I don't
auto
think it
success.
nullifies your.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. I meant like what
It's
Gwen
nat
was saying.
20. It's nat 20 for a total of kind of deal. But yeah, you two are able to like you two are able to like what's the word, cheerleader pyramid this man for about a minute.
Oh, I want to like try to toss him.
See, I'm
You
not trying to
chuck.
kill the man.
Well,
You
I'm
toss
not
him.
gonna
He does-
kill him.
He does some.
He's a tiefling.
Caspian, evens odds, Robin high low.
Odds.
Hi.
All right. Odds high. Caspian,
Hi as I want to throw.
you managed to not land in like the standing muck water as you are
Ugh.
chucked. You managed to avoid that.
You know, I know this ain't your first rodeo. That's shit water. You don't want to be stepping in that. Just
What do you
stinky.
mean it's shit water?
What part of shit and water do you not understand?
It's a pretty straightforward combo,
Who
Gareth.
shits in their water?
It's just no. It's
These
just like
filthy
you know,
people.
you.
I believe he means it's like sewage. You know, after you flush a toilet or something like that.
Oh, this city is
Toilet.
filthy.
My apologies, Caspian. I didn't mean to aim there. I just wanted to see if I
It
could
is-
actually throw
You
you.
are. I
it
did
is-
not
it
know
is-
that you are the strongest one in our group. That's quite incredible.
Woo!
Oh, can I
Why
now
would
just
anyone-
chuck him? Can I use my athletics to just chuck him now? After
You
he
shove him
said the
back to
comment.
You shove him back to the ground. I'm ruling that at the end of this, you guys have bullied Caspian enough at this world.
What?
That's the
Okay.
end of this.
Robin is just taking him at his word. All right, Robin still has to learn subtleties.
Just dust myself off. All right, so
Robin's gonna like pat a little bit of dirt off of like your like arm because he can't reach your or they can't reach your shoulder.
Mhm.
thank you. All right, so stop mucking about. Let's go. Take you to the place. All right, let's go.
All right. So as you approach Arn's Exotic Ornaments, the AOE, you're greeted by a sight that is quite interesting. It is the only building, it seems, in Dasos to be built with a crawl space. It is lifted above the usual just, runny water and, general mud flat and sand that this city is built on. And its exterior is varnished. Like everything looks like it is very well taken care of. Like God help you if you messed something up. The sign dangles from a little knoll post. Just says Arn's Exotic Ornaments. It's got a pair of bull horns rising out of the side. Do you open the door?
I'm
I
gonna
will-
knock.
Yeah. Yeah, just knock. That's a pretty good idea. Go ahead.
You knock, and after a moment, a little like curtain on the door, spins up and hits there, and you're greeted by a massive bull's head. One eye just completely cataract over, the other one looking through at you. Breathes heavily for a moment, and then you hear the door unlock and swing open. And
I take that as an invitation to go in.
there before you in the doorway stands Arn Castile, a hulking, nearly 8-foot tall, massive, old minotaur.
Oh, beautiful.
Caspian!
Chap, how you doing?
Welcome. You've come to shop at my wares. It's just way too over friendly and just reaches through the door past Gareth and just yanks Caspian in for like a bear hug. Who are your little friends?
Oi.
Please don't break him. He's injured.
Not so hard. I'm like, Pop. But this is the new party. These are the Knaves of Venzor. Knaves.
Yeah.
Introductions on order.
Pleasure to
Gareth.
meet you. I'm Robin.
Hello, I am Gareth.
And I'm Rockchild. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Friends of Caspian, friends are. So you finally got your little business off the ground. I knew you would do good one day. As he just rubs your head. That it's super annoying, Uncle. Try not to bleed on anything. It's all very expensive.
Oh, we just
He lets you into his shop, and you enter. It's a small, this space is smaller than the building should be. It's, it's a much smaller space than the dimensions of the building outdoor, this room that you're in.
it's the opposite of the TARDIS, is what
It's
you're saying.
smaller
Dude,
on
I
the
had
inside.
that
It's a
same
reverse.
thought.
It's a reverse TARDIS.
It's you like for something that's supposed to be a store, you would expect the storefront to be a lot bigger.
Yeah, it's a
Um,
lot smaller inside than
yeah.
it looks outside.
Yeah, there's very few wares on display. It seems there's you see a couple of jars, some like necklaces behind glass and other things. It's Arn's exotic ornaments, and there's some weird style shit in here. But it's only a handful of things. Most of it seems to be not on view.
I browse stuff as they talk out the whole, sleeping quarters thing.
Yeah, I want to look at stuff too. I want to see what I can find.
Exactly, I want to shop.
All right, you guys.
Okay, so we'll let Caspian handle that.
Yeah, we just walk away.
So as Caspian is dealing with Arn, who is being that relation in every family, you look around. Everything is behind some sort of glass or invisible barrier if you go to touch any of it. I would say you notice there are a couple of strange things about in his exotic ornaments. The first thing to catch your eye is an arm blade. It is literally a metal arm with like a Assassin's Creed blade shooting out of the palm. It does appear like you would have to replace your arm with the arm blade to use it. But anyone who's willing, chop it right off.
Anything else?
Is the surgery
Yeah.
performed in-house? I think that's my other question. Like, where would I have to get the procedure?
You would have to ask. There is additionally a cloak of sort of very fine. It's red and blue. It's red with blue trim, and behind its little glass like barrier, every now and then it rustles like it's being blown dramatically in the wind.
Oh my gosh!
I wanna
Is
take a
it
look at
Doctor
closer.
Strange's cape?
I want to look at it. I want to see. I want to see what the price tag is.
It is a cloak of billowing, and you wish to see the price tag. Let's go to my magic item table. Magic item table. How many things are on the magic item table?
All of them.
Here we are. Okay. So the price tag for this one would be 60 gold.
Oh.
I want it.
For the you will attempt to buy the cloak of billowing. All right, there are a couple other things in here that I'll get through before we get there. There's 3 more things that you guys can see.
Okay.
There is a large pocket watch, gold inlay. as it ticks around, every time it ticks to like it's ticking around the same minute, and when it gets to like exactly noon every time, you can see a little pulse of magic within its case. This is a clockwork amulet that lets you take a 10 on a die once per day.
Ooh.
Additionally, there is a heavy iron disc inscribed with a feather and the phrase "All men must die." This is a
Intriguing.
feather token. When you are falling, you can cast the token and destroy it to descend without taking damage.
That's like feather falling.
Yeah, it's basically a one-time use of Featherfall.
So it's like a scroll except a token.
Yep.
See, when you said all men shall die, I thought it'd be something kind of cool and badass.
That's part of all men must die. It's like, it's what do we say to the god of death? Not today.
Yeah. All men must die, not today.
Yep. And finally,
I am no man.
Yeah. And finally, there is a lantern. Its light shines out without ever seeming need to burn. It just shines this little like vroom, lighthouse light. This is a lantern of tracking. And it is a lantern of tracking elementals.
Ooh.
Yeah, it lets you its light changes whenever it is within the presence of an elemental.
I sense side quests.
Can I walk up to it and kind of investigate it?
Sure, you want to make an Arcana check to understand it better?
Yeah. Now one, you're done.
You used up all your good die.
The
Mm.
dice
You used
give
your
it,
one
and
good
the
roll.
dice take it
I just
away.
love that the nat 1 has a +4 and the nat 20 has a -4.
Yeah, right. Oh my god. Fucking hell.
Boom.
Yep, it's
Ooh,
a
what is this
lantern.
shiny?
All right.
Ooh, light, it moves.
All right. This is going to count as technically a whisper zone now. Robin,
Mm-hmm.
as you stare into the pulsing light boom, boom, of the lantern of tracking, you're no longer in Arn's exotic ornaments. It's about a year ago. You are swimming towards the surface. The water around you is murky and warm. And even though you can't see it, you know it is the color red. You are heading towards a pulsing light similar to this one. Vroom, vroom. You break the surface of the salt water amid the waves. And in the dark of night, you can see perched on a lonely little rocky islet an actual lighthouse. Vroom.
I am back, and we are back live. Sorry about that. My internet died out momentarily.
We've had another technical difficulty, but we fixed it. I don't know quite what point you left. So we're running the form. The version of Eladrin you determine when you take a long rest. So when you go to sleep, you can wake up whatever way it is.
Perfect. Okay. I'm just making sure.
Yeah. It's not a real time change.
Okay. I was just wondering if I should go with the emotions they're feeling right now or the long rest.
Yeah, it's every long rest just to keep it stable for the day.
Okay, cool.
At what point, Justin, did we lose you? Because I believe we're at the conclusion of Robin's flashback.
Yeah, I think we cut out right as that whole started, I think.
As the flashback started or as the flashback ended?
How did the flashback start? I'll let you know.
She was
Warm
staring
red
into-
murky water.
Yeah, she was staring into the lantern and she was suddenly swimming through water, and then it
Yeah.
ended with her swimming towards a lighthouse.
Yeah, I think the lighthouse was what cut out.
All right, so you got
Yeah.
back at about the end. So
Yeah.
we now come to Gareth very roughly
Trying to
Snap-
snap Robin
snapping
out of
Robin
it.
out of it.
And they're going to kind of just jolt the staff that they have for their bat hanging off of. They're gonna grab the staff, kind of go like this. You'll kind of see like a little bit of tears in their eyes, but it's not like about to run. It's just kind of misty. But they're gonna snap out of it and just kind of like turn and walk away, acting like it didn't happen. Gonna avoid the emotions.
Okay.
Awkward.
All right. I'm gonna go back to looking at stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah. Robin's just kind of gonna go to walk over by Caspian, not really saying anything, but kind of just waiting for us to get our rooms.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so-
those are the things that are on display. The 5 things we just went through: the cloak of billowing, the arm blade, the clockwork amulet, the feather token, and the lantern of tracking elementals, which triggered Robin.
Yeah, I'm finishing up my conversation with Arn, and that's when I said, that's what I said to the goblin or the gnome. So I got mixed up. I said, "Hey, I got a present for you right here," and I shot him through the eye. Ah, Robin.
Icarus.
Okay.
Well,
We'll address that later, Robin. Rooms. I was wondering.
yes, there is only the one room at Arn's, but it should suffice for
Yes.
friends of Arn.
Friends of Arn. And a friend of Caspian is friend of Arn.
Yeah.
Do
I'm
friends
about-
get a discount?
No,
No. Friends of Caspians. You'll pay. I got the room. Don't worry.
Yeah. Arn doesn't really charge for the room, but like knowing about it and access to it is kind of, it's an open secret.
Yeah.
It's kind of a bit of a big deal in Dasos to have access to this room.
Wow.
Oh, and on that pocket watch looks pretty nice. I think it would look real snazzy.
That you
On
pay
what?
for.
How much is it? I got some gold around.
Alright. Pocket watch is gonna run. Ooh, the pocket watch is 50. The cloak is 60.
Oh, what's the cloak? Tell me more about this cloak.
It is the
If you like.
it is the height of dramatic fashion. For he's gonna go into like you are going to regret asking this man to talk about his wares. 'Tis for noble and mighty adventurers to set forth a cutting figure upon the sky, upon the sunshine sky. It is the cloak of billowing, designed to cast the shadow in the most dramatic of fashions. It billows as though there is a great windstorm at your back.
You wear it, you look hot. Is pretty much I think what Arn's trying to say.
Basically, all it really does is it looks cool because it's constantly like it's billowing in the wind, like you're standing on the precipice of some heroic monument thing.
What if I hooked it up to a musical instrument? What if I found like bagpipes? Can I hook it up to constantly just play that?
You can put it on bagpipes; it'll billow. There's no actual wind.
Oh.
It's an illusory effect.
Oh.
Beautiful magic, but still.
The cloak of billowing. How disappointing.
Okay. Do you happen to have anything that's silvered? Or do you know somebody who can silver my weapon?
You want Well, we don't necessarily here at On's Exotic Ornaments really carry the more violently disposed objects. We're much more of the exotic things, anything imported to Venzor, anything mystical or of a rather utilitarian natures here. If you want a good blacksmith, I'd recommend the districts of Everness, assuming you can get there, or the city of Lyle.
Okay. I
Yeah,
will consider
there's-
this cloak though. I will consider
There's
the
many
cloak.
things. Yes, the cloak is 60.
What about the lantern?
The lantern, a rare and beautiful thing. The lantern comes at 75.
Ooh. What can I buy with 59?
Spend all your money.
Yes.
We have, of course, these lovely objects that are out before you. At any time, there may be other things in the back for those of asking natures.
Yes, I'm curious. I would like to see.
I'm curious too. I want to see what else you might have.
For 50,
That cloak
yeah,
is tempting though.
yeah. For less than 60, that's going to somewhat limit you a little bit here. Let's see what do we have in the back. He's like, like going through some things like for price tags. Let's see. We do have a wonderful little potion for 50. This and he pulls out a
Poison.
small a small like you know how the Statue of Liberty has kind of like bronze rusted to that point between green and blue?
Yeah.
Like turquoise.
Yeah, that kind of turquoise-ish color. Pulls out something that looks about as a potion that looks about as solid and about the same color. We have for 50 here the potion of the watchful rest for when you need to stay up all night but don't want to suffer in the morning.
Oh yes, that's the imported for logo potion I've heard so much about.
Oh, does it cure a hangover?
Quite the
No,
opposite.
it simply allows one to stay up throughout the entirety of the night without suffering from such inconveniences as exhaustion.
Oh, I believe I have heard of this from the material plane. It's from Adderall, right?
It is from many imported places.
I thought it was from cocaine.
Cocaine.
It's
You went with cocaine. Just trying to do a less illegal substance.
this is in fact imported from the mages of Waterdeep.
Oh.
Ooh.
What else do you have back here? Anything? What about anything decorative like the cloak?
Decorative. Let's see. We have a pot of awakening that will turn any shrub you plant in it into a living monster. Not sure why we bought that. It's
Hold on a second. Hold on.
it's a pot of awakening. If you put a plant in here for 30 uninterrupted days, it will turn into a awakened shrub.
Yes, Aaron, you must.
It is rather horrible. It's a rather
Aaron, are
horrible.
you okay?
You need it,
He's
Aaron.
gotten the scheme.
You
I've
need
torn
it.
him between two objects and he's scheming.
Aaron, you'd need that. I want the billowing cloak.
I require a
I'm
chivalry.
And we've lost him.
Has he
We
Yeah,
are the
first?
Knights of Nip.
God damn it.
We will just continue to quote Monty Python for the rest of the stream. I'm
I'm gonna-
sorry.
If they keep quoting Monty Python, I'm gonna just start talking only in great big C lyrics, and we're both gonna kill each other. Welcome to hell,
So what you're
everybody.
saying is, I put a plant in this pot and it turns it into a monster,
Yes, after 30 days, it'll become an awakened shrub.
which is
It's a plant that moves around and can attack people.
Oh my god.
You mean we could have our own little Groot? Is this what I'm hearing?
In theory, yes. Be about the size of Teenage Groot.
Okay, but
Aaron, this is a great idea.
You need this, Aaron.
Okay, but we gotta figure out how we're gonna tame it.
The creature is friendly to whoever planted it.
Oh my god, I'm buying this. How much?
These are the things that are fit. These are the things in back that are worth 50. It's the potion and the pot.
I will be taking this plot.
All right.
Hey,
This
Gareth.
will make an excellent offering.
Gareth,
Add
can I
one
have a...
pot of awakening to your inventory. If you need me to do that for you, I can.
Please do. I'm gonna. All right.
Gareth, can I have a gold so I can buy the cloak?
Okay.
Off the chat. Do you need a gold? You need a gold?
Well, Gareth just gave me a gold, but yes.
Oh, okay.
So, all right. So Gareth, please be sure to mark down that you mark off the 50 gold you spent.
I did, and I gave the 1 gold to Rockchild.
Thank you. Yeah, I would like to purchase the cloak, please.
I do like your friends.
You know?
You have a pot of awakening, which costs. Oh no! There we go. And Justin, you get the. You will have Rothschild buy the cloak of billowing for 60, which you pay the man.
Yes.
And you receive this red cloak with blue trim.
Yes.
I need my book.
And I will add the cloak of billowing to you as well.
Oh, cool. That makes it easy.
Yeah. Both have no weight. Both do not. And neither item, I believe, requires you to attune to them.
And
Okay, so I don't need to.
You are all, neither item requires attunement, so you're both fine. If anyone else would like to buy anything.
next time I perform, I will have the billowing cloak. Make it look like stage effects.
We gotta make this monster, this awakened plant, awakened shrub, part of a band.
Make it's a metalhead.
Okay, but can
anyone
we
else-
name it Diesel? Whatever it becomes, can we name it Diesel after the amazing Vin Diesel, who is the voice of Groot?
I will consider it. However, I'm also
Hey,
gonna
he's Vinny. Just
shoot
call
some
him
other
Vinny.
names.
He's cousin
Okay.
Vinny.
Caspian is just.
Yeah. Is there any other purchases you would like to make with your first paycheck since you've had it less than a day?
Well, Robin is going to go up to him and be like, "So I am curious. Do you have any scrolls, or is that not part of your inventory?"
We don't usually carry a lot of scrolls and spells things, mostly because a lot of those do have, they tend to be much more aggressive. However, there is, and he's gonna look around. There are the occasional scrolls that come through here. He does have in back. I need a D100 for this. This is going to be the first major DM roll of the night. So say hello to our destroyers. We have, of course, White Marble and Onyx. They will be our destroyers for tonight. They will be the bane of the Dungeons and Dragons party. And ooh,
Come on,
this is
Onyx,
gonna be a
work
big
for me,
one.
work for me.
Ooh, this is going to be number 5. He has a scroll of create bonfire.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
You know what? That works. That works. I'll take it. How much is it?
Create bonfire it is a cantrip. So this is going to be reduced, I think, because it is the cantrips. That's all right. So it would be 60, but it is 40 because it is a cantrip and not a first level spell.
And this is 40 gold.
40 gold coins for a scroll of create bonfire.
I think I'm gonna save my
it-
money.
Yeah. Basically, this will add the spell create bonfire to your spell list.
No, I get
If you
it.
don't want it, you want good for beach parties, keeping warm, that sort of thing. Has other uses too, but we don't sell weapons here. Winks,
Oh, wink, wink.
Anything's a weapon is if you can throw it hard enough.
This spell lets you set any 5-foot square on fire.
Yeah.
It's technically not a weapon, but at the same time, if someone's standing there,
Yeah.
Also, real quick, I just found the Latin translation for shrubbery.
Oh no.
Fruticiatum.
I hate you.
But for a shrub, it's just frutex.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've heard of that. That's where you try to make latex out of bananas.
Frutex. Either way, we'll workshop it. I need to plant something in this, and I need something. I can't just use any plants. I need something fun,
A hash plant.
and I know exactly who to contact.
Oh God.
Yeah, Robin.
I know what I've been roped into.
Yeah, Robin's not gonna grab this spell. I think 40 gold is a lot for a cantrip.
It is. Yeah, it's a decent amount. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a decent amount. You know, this also isn't necessarily a place that would sell most spell things.
Yeah.
It's it's more utility shit. It's the pot and potion and shit.
The bots.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
You put a plant. You put a plant into the pot.
We gotta wait a month.
All right.
All right. Yeah, I think the whole party is ready to just take our rest.
Please, I'm tired, and I need.
It's nappy time. We need a sleepy poo.
I do need to make contact with someone now.
All right, so the party is gonna go into the hidden room, and it's the the extra room on Arn, and it's pretty simple. It looks like your standard. It's pretty well done for what it is, but it's your standard going on the lam kind of safe house room. Like there's like a gambling table in the middle, and there's some mats and hay with pillows off to one side for everyone to sleep.
I call the hay as I just jump in and go to sleep.
There's space for everybody.
I just imagine Rothschild going, dibs.
Yeah.
Right, so if everyone is going to sleep tonight, you all get the benefits of a long rest. Gareth, are you doing your thing tonight, or are you waiting until the next day?
Is there a well? I need what so the way I'm gonna contact my patron, and I'm trying to figure out what would be the best way to do that.
So Dasos is it's like built right onto the sand of the beach, and then kind of up a little bit into the more dirt rock flat. A little bit. It does have access to fresh water. Probably wouldn't be too hard to find a little Rome fountain thing where there's just water running out of it constantly.
Hey, I feel like I might need to do this at night though, because I feel like townsfolk might not like me talking to someone in a fountain. Or what I could do is I could find a nearby stream like we did in the woods.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I might just wait. I might wait for the woods rather than alert the guard or make the guard concerned.
Yeah, you might wait before you're heading in, but until you head into line and cal checked, as opposed to trying to do this in Dasos, is what you're thinking.
Yeah.
All right, so you get a benefit of a long rest. You're not going to do this tonight. The time shall come.
We're not up a level, right? We're still level 1.
Oh, I thought we leveled up.
We did
level up. Never mind.
You do level. You can level 2. You guys can do that between games, or if you think you can get it done quickly, you can try it right now. I don't plan on beating the heck out of you, but
I would like that in writing, please.
Then again, it's you.
I need that in
true.
writing. I need that to be confirmed. I need it to be notarized. I don't trust you.
I mean,
we pick 5.
I don't trust you as far as I could throw Caspian. I'm sorry.
I mean, I have a player's handbook, so I can just do it as we go.
Yeah. So, you awaken. Today is now the 11th of Maris of the year 253. You awaken from a long rest. You feel stronger than you did yesterday. You are level 2. Congratulations. You get that. And the day is yours, as you have your new prizes and other such things.
I want to go find a blacksmith. Who wants to join me to go find? Oh no, wait, we can't find a blacksmith until we go to.
I want to
he
go busk for
recommended-
some money.
he recommended the ones in line as being better than
Alright.
probably what's in Dasos. You gather you can find a blacksmith in Dasos. They're probably more of a naval blacksmith, dealing with the metal working parts of ships and things than someone who could handle silver.
True, yeah.
Well, we're headed to line anyways to go do our second quest, so we can go head over there and stop in line to get supplies before we head out in search of the Newt, named Newt.
True,
Yep.
yeah, we were gonna go find. We do.
Yes.
Turn me
You
into a
have, you
newt.
have you have
Oh,
the
better.
you have the note on Newt the Newt.
Yes.
I need to open my missions and quests log. Do. All right, so you awaken for the day and you prepare to head out to line. Is that?
I guess
is
we
that-
should probably go eat first.
Yes, you do not have to role play eating breakfast every day.
Okie dokie.
I do not. You are the first and only person I think I've ever had to say that to.
Really? Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please
you're
fry
trying
up
to
some
play it like the
toast.
difficulty level. You don't need to do that.
You are the only person, Aaron, I think, who has ever tried to roleplay ingesting anything other than beer at a tavern.
I was gonna say like.
DM, I need you to describe to me the 5-course meal I do have for breakfast. Please and thank you.
Yeah,
Well,
I have
maybe I just
dietary
drop
something in your
restrictions.
head, but it's twigs and berries.
I have specific dietary needs, thank you.
Maybe I'm just traumatized then
You
from some
starve.
other DMs.
Yeah, no, I am not a particularly survivalist dungeon master. I assume you have access to food unless you are in an area where there will be no food. And usually that's pretty obvious. You're in a town. You have access to food. All right.
You could certainly
character-
try.
Your character starves slowly over the next 4 to 10 days.
All right.
You are now dead. Moving on.
Ooh, R.I.P.
All right. So what are you guys doing with your day? All right. So you.
We
how do
should
you-
probably plan out. So you want to go make money. I want to try and plan out a route to the next city.
Yeah.
I was about to say, yeah, I want to get ready for our next trip.
I will say you all do know the way to line. It's the timber lane. You were on it when you set fire to all those gnomish carts.
Ooh.
That is the road. That is the road to go. That is the road. there.
does not bode well for us.
I guess we could probably spend half the day making a little bit more coin.
What would you guys like to do in Dasos to try and make money, if that's what you're planning to do here?
While they play music, I'll see if I can talk to Horace.
Are you gonna try and talk to Horace?
Yeah.
All right, so you go talk to Horace, and the two orcish-looking gentlemen proceed to attempt to play music on a street corner. Robin,
I mean, that works.
what are you? What's Robin doing?
That's a great question.
These idiots have decided to spend half a day in the city. What's Robin's goal? Let's see. What
Um,
Robin
Robin's
we
in
can get up
charge of
to.
babysitting.
I don't want to be in charge of babysitting.
Mhm.
I'm the child. I guess Robin is going to kind of walk around town, I guess since everyone else is in the city,
Mhm.
and try to observe people on the material plane. They want to get to know these non-feigned creatures and take notes on how to interact with people.
All right, so I'm going to take 3 checks right at the start here. Gareth
Okay.
Rothschild, performance for your music. Robin, perception.
Yes. Perception.
I'll make it your choice of perception or insight.
No, we're gonna do perception. Well,
I got a
no,
10.
let's do perception.
So for those in the Twitch chat, a 27 for performance. That's spicy.
All right, so
Perception. I'm not understanding the
we're gonna
non-fey
start
creatures.
with Caspian. Caspian, you can find Horus pretty easily. You've been finding Horus for a while now in this city. You know how the guards work.
I will have stopped off for some sort of breakfast fare, portable, so I can bring to Horace. I'll mark off some, however much that is.
Just mark
Yeah,
off
shit.
like half a silver.
Okay.
You're gonna try and bring Horus breakfast.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna go places.
Places.
Just. Hello, Horace. Here you go. Brought you some coffee and a breakfast burrito. Here you are.
Horus like takes the food gingerly, like like he doesn't know what game you're playing here. He's wary of you. You've not been particularly friendly. You two have not been particularly friendly for the majority of this.
Yeah, I'm too just like pushing his buttons. So I really liked what I did, what we did the other day. I
Mhm.
truly meant it. If there's any other work, I'm here for it. So
He goes. He sort of looks at you and goes, "There's gives kind of a gesture over to the to the post to like the board, the board near the docks and everything's like that's most of the missives out right now. Most folk don't get things put aside for them.
fair enough. Fair enough.
It's open bounties this week. That seems to be the most of it. Maybe you'll find something a bit more your speed than knee-high men.
Listen, those knee-high men, they pack quite a punch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to eye-level men. Alrighty, I'll enjoy the coffee, enjoy the burrito. I'm gonna peruse the bounties.
As you walk away, he's going to say, "Oh, and Cass."
Yes, whore. I just thought that was the nicknames.
He's gonna look at you.
I realized what it was when
You're about one syllable from insulting an officer.
I realized what it sounded. I was Horace. I'll stick with that. You can keep the nickname.
No,
Can someone
it's not
clip
gonna
that,
happen.
please? Someone in
It's
the
not.
chat.
It's not gonna happen. No,
Clip
stop.
that.
Stop. Someone stop the sound engineer. Someone stop our soundboard.
I love this.
Make that a soundboard and just spam it at you.
Hello, whore.
So he's gonna look at you and just he's gonna just sigh and just shake his head and oh, never mind.
Oh, I thought we were getting somewhere. All right, Horace. Well,
some folk just deserve what that's coming to them.
You cocked blocked yourself, Caspian.
All right, you're gonna peruse the board.
I'll
for a little
peruse the
bit.
board. It was too funny. It was too funny not to pass up. All right,
So-
perusing the board.
So on the board there are a couple of jobs. The first of which is how should I put this? There is a wanted poster detailing the 4 most wanted criminals on Venzor.
Oh no.
It's the sort of thing that we posted in every town, kind of a big deal. It's called they are called the Lion's Teeth. And they are the 4 leaders of the Aparta. Only 2 of them have even sketches of what they look like. Those being Skeeves, who is just a gnome that has been sketched in every way of wrong. Like this, this. You look at this and how is he not a criminal? Is your first and only thought about this man? He's short, he's hunched, he's ugly, he looks like a little greedy goblin type creature, but he's a gnome.
Hold on a minute.
He's rather unsightly in many ways. The second one with a picture is titled Mesra the Criminally Insane. And you see an image of a dwarven woman, vaguely woman-like, hard to tell, with just a massive, just sort of like a massive shield and a mace and just this big, heavily armored dwarf lady. The other 2 don't have pictures at all.
Oh.
There is Derek the Generic, a man who is said to be so bland he's able to change his appearance to fit in anywhere with anyone at any time. And yeah, shut up. You know the origins of Derek, you bastard.
That's so funny though. It's truly humorous.
And the last one is known simply as Lady Margrave, and there is 0 information on this person other than Lady Margrave is the 4th of the Lion's Teeth. So there's that. It's clearly a very big bounty. The reward is, inquire within kind of thing. But you imagine that this, no one it's been up here a while and no one has touched it.
This is FBI's 10 most wanted. This is above us.
This is fucking. We're gonna bring down Al Capone.
Yeah,
I want to bring down Al Capone.
well,
yeah. There is there are a couple of other requests in the town. There is a rumor that the folk hanged on the island of Dearth have returned from the dead to exact vengeance, and is requesting someone head into the Tywardurth to confirm these rumors that are coming out of that relatively lawless and desolate countryside.
That sounds so interesting.
Yeah.
There are additionally there is reports of the what is it called? Trees have begun to come alive and attack people on the border of the Calchecked forest, and someone needs to figure out who's responsible. And,
those are from Lord of the Rings, the
treants, things like that. Something's causing them to attack the townsfolk, or at least the lumberjacks.
Well, I can think why they're being attacked.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the once I read rumor of the folk hanged on the isle. I'm gonna pick that one up.
All right. Yeah, so you can write down somewhere that you have received the mission, a hanged man.
Yeah. Okay.
Those are the ones that stick out to you on this board. There's the usual, lost cat thing from a little old lady and bullshit like that. That's gonna pay you like a gold coin. But for the most part, these three things are the big ones.
Yeah, that one sounds awesome. So
Yeah.
I'm taking up the hangman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Already horse, Captain. I'll take this one.
Mm-hmm.
And if I don't die, I will see you shortly.
Yep. All right. So you have taken the quest to Hanged Man. Now we will go back to I will go to Gareth and Rockchild. Rockchild, you get into it and you are going great. Your performance it's stellar. It's you've not done this good in a while, and you've been trapped on that boat and you're getting all that excessive energy out. Eddie Munson in the upside down style.
Oh yeah, boy.
Full atmospheric effect. Gareth, you can't keep up. And it's not long before you fall out of tune. Which prompts the notice of a nearby two-man patrol who approach you, Gareth, seemingly ignoring Rockchild, who is doing well, and demand to see your permits for as a street entertainer. You do not have one. What do you do?
I use my Fey Presence ability.
Your what ability?
Fey Presence. Because I have a pact with an Archfiend. At first level, Archfey. At my first level, I have the ability to project the beguiling and fearsome presence of the Fey within a 10-foot cube. All creatures that don't fail their Wisdom DC against or Wisdom saving throw against my DC, are either charmed or frightened.
And are you going for charm or frightened?
I would like to go for. Well, let's see. What would that be? That'd be persuasion, but I have.
It's not your persuasion. It's them making a saving throw.
I was looking at my intimidation as well, just in case.
It has nothing to do with your skills. It has everything to do with their wisdom, because they're making a save.
Yeah, so I want to go. First, I'll go with charm.
You're gonna go with charmed, and what is your save DC?
14.
14. Okay. Okay. Let me check real quick on their lovely little whose stat am I using? Here we are. Use the standard stats here. Okay, so it's straight wisdom for them. They both fail. Damn it.
I look at them and I go,
Didn't need that big of a modifier, but I needed something.
So I'll say to them, oh, I'm so sorry, my friends. I wasn't aware that I needed a permit. I hope you can forgive me just this once.
Yeah, just like they kind of nod and go along with it, and
I'll cease this
well,
immediately.
it's like one of them makes a joke like, well, for you, takes you by the arm, friendly, kind of way. Well, for you, I suppose it really shouldn't be permitted. Yeah, it's the one that's slightly more crude.
Yeah, you two have a good day now. I'll see this immediately.
And they move along relatively fine. How long does this last?
Till my next turn. So 10 minutes.
No. Your next turn is 6 seconds.
I immediately flee.
It's like, yeah, I'm like, and you bolt, and they realize it. And they turn around and roll athletics or acrobatics just to see how good you are at breaking line of sight. Is like they immediately realize what happened. They completely ignore Rockchild this whole time.
I'm gonna go with athletics.
Yeah, roll for me, baby. 14. Okay.
We love some good.
Wait, did that
cognitive
add my
dissonance.
proficiency bonus with it?
It always
Yeah.
does. Yep. Fortunately for you, guards are. I'm using the standard guards this time, and not the worse versions for later on. So we've got just normal people here. One of them keeps on you and pursues you through the city for the next hour.
He's just really infatuated with you. That's why he keeps chasing after you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. 13 plus 1 ties a 10 plus 4.
Oh, so I was looking at. So I'm looking at my table, and it doesn't have the proficiencies added. Either way, it's fine.
What table?
On the what's it called? The gear.
Yeah, don't go in the gear. Go to core.
I'll go to core. Okay.
Don't look at core. Look at core, not the gear. The gear is
Oh,
modified.
I see it now.
The gear modifies your proficiencies. Like if you're a rogue and you get expertise, the gear button lets you turn that on. That the gear is all the advanced options for messing with shit.
All right. Okay, now I see it doing it. When I don't click it as the checkbox, it goes to 4, or then when I click it again, it goes to 2.
Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever. You are chased through the city for the next hour. You're not able to really get anything else done.
That's fine. I needed a morning run.
Yeah. Rockchild, so that was a 20. You in the meantime are left unbothered by the guard. And let's see here. 15, 20, 25. All right. You get a D8 for this one.
Ooh.
You get a D8 for this because of how high you were. You're able to make in like silvers and coppers and various small denominations over the course of the afternoon 3 gold coins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you had a potential for 8 of them, but the dice did not quite favor you.
That's okay. I'll take my 3 gold and run.
Finally, we come to Robin. Robin, who is wandering the dockyards as an unattended child.
Yeah.
In a
Sure, they're fine.
massive port city. How realistic do I want to play this?
Yeah.
Oh God, Robin. You wander around. You wander around for a bit on this fine late summer day, in the 11th day of Maris. Just taking in the sights of the warm sun and the white sands, and the reflective, eerily mirror-like waters of the bay. Do you come upon, if I can ever find anything in all my notes, you come upon a salesman. He is dressed like Snidely Whiplash.
Okay.
And, but to you, he looks trustworthy, Miss Seven. And he presents to you with like his magical, my child, I see you are young one practiced of the magic arts, and I have a special deal for you this day.
Oh, how interesting. Please do tell.
And, from the fine mages of the Mota and the Enusuri, there comes a new mystic brew, fresh crafted and closely guarded. He offers you a strange potion-like substance that can increase all of your magical powers for the day.
Can I do an Arcana check on this? Like, are these places even real, kind of thing?
Sure. Roll me. I'd say for everything, make it a history check for Arcana plus the insight. To kind of, because it's history, Arcana, and insight all kind of coming together.
Okay, so you want me to just do history?
Yeah, just roll history because it's kind of all 3 at once. So I'm just going to roll the 1. 10. All right. Mauta and Enusuri are mages on this island.
Okay.
They are orders of mages on this island. You can confirm that. You've never heard of this potion before, but what it's effectively promising you is the ability to restore spell slots after they've been expended. You've never heard of a potion that can do that, but he's also promising that this is some sort of new invention.
Interesting.
So it's entirely on you as to whether or not you believe him.
Okay.
You can't find anything to prove him wrong, but you also can't really confirm anything that he said beyond the fact that he's dropping names.
And so, how much is this potion? This new potion?
Comes at the low price of 15 gold. No government taxation required.
That sounds shady as shit.
You're dealing with Snidely Whiplash.
I don't know that.
No taxation without representation.
And I think to myself, you know, he seems so trustworthy, but no taxes. This doesn't seem like the place to have no taxes. And do you have anything else in your inventory, sir?
I'm afraid not, my child. I've come all the way to Dasos to spread the word of this newfound miracle before the government can keep it all for themselves.
Is that a problem here? Is the government quite regulatory on the types of potions and magic you guys have?
He laughed. It's Venzor. You need a permit just to touch these things. And the Mauta and Enusuri are, of course, government funded and associated. Naturally, you would not want the discovery of a century to be lost to the ages.
That is quite fascinating. So, are the Muta well versed in potions? Is that one of their specialties, or do they specialize in some? Like,
you
I'm
are
just gonna
so
start
fresh off the
interviewing.
boat. You must be so fresh off the boat. He left. You ask so many questions. He kind of, takes you, by the shoulder. Like a little bit like the Pinocchio, the fox guy.
Yeah.
This is what's that you are getting led to a dark place and never coming back, Robin. I'm sorry.
Oh no, Pleasure Island.
Interesting. Why, it is the Muta who experiment with life itself. With the construction of new things, they are the war-forged and the iron-bound. And it is partnership with the elementals of the Enusuri that the essence of magic and life is unlocked.
Ooh.
Interesting.
The Warforged.
Surely such collaboration should not be overlooked. Waves the potion at you. Come on. Buy the damn thing, kid.
Sounds so interesting. Okay, so Robin is gonna be like, "Is very here, but I can this. It's mainly docks and storage, right? I don't think I've seen the library. Can you point me to one? I'm so fascinated by all the stuff you're telling me." And starts to look around for a library, completely distracted. Like ADHD.
There is he's like, "Oh, you'll find no books here. The salt of the water disagrees with them."
Robin's just gonna slump and go, "Okay. Well, thank you for telling me that," and just walk away, completely forgetting about the potion.
I hate you so much sometimes.
I know.
I want. Where's my
have
notebook?
ADHD.
Notebook. Come here. All right. Gonna make some notes of some things about a certain route. All right, this is gonna come back for you. All right, and so you all are able to regroup after spending your afternoons wandering in your various places.
Wonderful.
So, did y'all have? Ooh, where's that accent?
I'm sorry, Caspian. Where did you say you were from originally?
Just do the crikey, and then you can get into
Crikey.
an Australian accent.
Crikey.
Yeah.
So yeah, how was y'all? Shit, just talk. Just go ahead. I'll get back into it. How's your day?
I got
I
chased by
was-
guards.
Yeah, it was badass. He started running and they started chasing afterward, and he like totally lied to them, and it was awesome.
So
I got a
found
head
this-
start.
Yep.
I found this sweet gentleman who was trying to sell me this innovative potion. But then I found out there are no libraries in this town. I mean, that's so sad. I wanted to learn more about the Muta people.
And what
You
did you
know-
do about the
sorry.
potion?
Real quick though, Gwen, your character reminds me of Rose Tyler's mom from Doctor Who.
Oh,
I don't know the way you're talking.
Oh, that's where that's from? God damn it!
That's
Oh.
exactly how I hear
And,
it.
and just as oblivious too. You know,
Oh,
if she's going to pick up the
Jackie
milk or not.
Tyler. She is Jackie Tyler.
She is 10-year-old
Interesting.
Jackie Tyler.
I did not mean to make them Jackie Tyler. I just went with an accent that I got the first time.
I was like, Gwen, like your accent was just spot on. Like I just thought of it. I'm so glad Robin sounds like Jackie Tyler. They're
All right,
doing
now
a
we're gonna
great
have to
job.
rewatch all of the Ninth Doctor's episodes just so you can really get the Jackie Tyler experience.
Well, I don't know. She's still in tens, right?
Yeah, she's in a bunch of tens. Hell, tens debut,
Yeah.
like she's the
Yeah.
most prominent
I'm
side
gonna
chick.
get
Yeah.
Cowboy
Yeah, but you gotta
Christmas
do 9
tree.
before 10. Come on.
Well, that's
Man,
true. You know, you
it's-
gotta go in order. Anyways,
Yeah, if it's 10, 9 is just
so-
going to be disappointing.
Yeah.
yeah, Robin's gonna be like, well, I kind of forgot about that. Honestly, I was so wrapped up in the Muta people, and figuring out more about them and their work with elementals. Well, now I kind of feel bad, and just kind of like thinks about this.
Right.
What?
You
So-
didn't socialize much when you were younger, did you?
Listen, I am still trying to figure out how the people of the material plane work.
Wait,
It is slow glowing.
material plane? I don't think I knew that
They're
part.
still younger now. They're still younger.
Are they?
Yeah.
I'm only 10.
They're a child.
Oh, well, yeah, I knew that. Sorry.
You must forgive me. This is about my second or third day on the material plane. I'm not really used to.
Oh,
used
you're
to
not around
people.
from this part of town. I got it.
Yeah.
They're not the only one, you know.
So you know, we're
Just ignore Gareth.
just trying to figure this place out. But I met a very nice gentleman who was telling me fantastic things. Sadly, I thought there are no libraries here. How can you not have libraries in your town?
Library. What are those?
Place where they
Caspian.
store books and scrolls, knowledge, intelligence.
Oh, that sounds boring.
You're not familiar with that? Interesting.
No,
Try.
you forget. I grew up in I basically grew up in the carnival, so they didn't really have a library there.
It's a very nice carnival, though. I do miss going to the witch lights.
Yeah, I miss home. I miss Edison. Just cry for a minute.
Just sobs.
Yeah.
I miss my elephant.
I hope he does
Yes.
well without me.
Yeah, but that's gonna be Robin recapping their day and kind of looking at Caspian all sad because there are no books.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we cut to Edison, who's having the, my kid went off to college and I'm free rager.
Partying, peanuts
entire-
raining down.
The entire
Just tooting
carnival
his
is just
horn.
partying hard with him.
Mhm.
Instead of shots, it's peanuts, 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 peanuts.
I got ourselves a second job. If it, all in due time, but there's an island out in the harbor where there was some dead folk hanging on a tree, and apparently, rumor has it that the dead folk are no longer dead, and they're walking around, mucking everything up. So, it seemed interesting. Seemed like we're really good at killing things. The child, really good.
Hey, I also killed one too.
Yeah, but the child displays a almost terrifying knack for murder,
Yeah,
which
but I
I
thought we weren't
appreciate
gonna
in this line of work. So,
I thought we weren't
I
gonna mention
do
that part.
think that is a last resort thing. I do want to mention that. I do not want to murder a lot of people. I'm
Well-
just good at it.
well, this is the thing though. If we take this mission, it's technically not murder because they're dead.
And can you murder the dead? Is that can I get a lawyer to like input on this? Can you legally murder the dead in this world?
It's called defiling a corpse.
Yeah, so that would in fact be a crime. I don't
No,
think
no,
we're
no.
absolved of crimes.
I would like to make a note here on the lore of just D&D in general and the world. Destroying undead creatures is usually considered a good thing, as they are considered both unnatural and a hazard to the living.
We're still having this debate though. We're still like arguing semantics.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
this is also Venzor. There's a lot of laws.
Yeah, it's
Apparently
very
you need a
bureaucratic.
permit to perform.
Question. Didn't we already take the job to find the newt named Newt
Yes.
over in line?
I
Yes.
mean,
So,
we can.
you know,
if
we
this is just in the
promised-
harbor. we're
Yeah,
here.
Newt first. We promised Newt, so let's do the Newt. Made him a word. We're people of our word, so let's do Newt for Newt,
Noot,
and
noot.
then we can go try to defile corpses after.
Wait, so that forest, that's on the way. We have to meet him in Lime.
Line.
Yeah,
So,
so-
I do have the little map. It is shared with you, the players, under the party help and resources. There are little maps of Venzor and Everness. You are in Dasos. You will be heading south by southeast to Line, and then possibly further. I'm sorry, south by southwest to Line, and then further west into Calchect, probably to deal with the Newt problem. To get to Tywardirth and Dirth, where the dead people thing is, you would need to head east by northeast around the city of Everness up into the Tywardirth. So you're
Okay.
Is-
gonna go- basically you're gonna do island tour by taking these two missions.
Whoa, can
Alright,
we go
so we'll-
sightseeing?
So
Is there a time limit for either of these missions? Do they have to be completed by a certain time?
I feel like
There is no posted time limit. You did take the notices for both of them, so presumably, at least in Dasos, you're not going to face competition for those jobs.
all
you know,
right.
The longer you leave it, the more people are going to be, the more people are going to be like, I wonder what's happening. You were personally given the note on the Newt by the quest people, by Kane.
Mm-hmm.
You took a general posting. You don't know how long it's been up there, and there's no way for them to know how long it's been since you accepted the mission.
Okay.
So gratitude's. Like, as far as they know, you picked up that posting yesterday.
All right, so let's go get this Newt.
Yes. I do believe
And-
we should do the Newt first.
I'm down with the Newt. I want to check out Line anyway.
All right, so you embark on the. You guys are going to embark on the journey to Line.
Yes.
Yes.
Because from the map, it looks like it's in the Calchek forest, right?
Yes. So he said that the city of Line, but Newt would be in the Calchek forest.
Yes. There, you were to meet in the city of Line, and you were to meet in the Calchek forest. Okay, there we go. So you can begin your journey along to the city of Line, if you would like. As you pass along the roads, past where you burned all those things.
Can we look for the mules?
Just casual arson.
I mean, like a passing thing.
Yeah, like I want to see if we could potentially save them.
It
It's only been like a
If you
day or
would-
two.
how far from the road are you going to search for these mules?
I figured it would like if they're not within line of sight of the road.
Or like a 10-meter transect.
They're not. You don't see them.
Oh,
They ran off a day ago.
those bastards.
Or they.
They're living their free life. Let them be.
They're still trapped with each other.
What you do come across is the burned remnants of the carts and the bodies of the gnomes that you killed. They have been pushed out of the way of the road, but someone hasn't gone back to collect them yet. You gather that's probably something that's being arranged, if it's being arranged at all. They've just been sort of moved off to the side of the road. I need to roll something, actually. Ooh, that's low. You all notice on the 4 dead gnomes that have just sort of been pushed off the side of the road, there's cuts on them, like post-mortem cuts.
I want to investigate.
Yeah.
The same.
In the past 24 hours, someone has carved onto their chest pieces or their faces or their hands or just whatever appendage seemed to be available. What at first looks like a circle, and on closer inspection, you realize that the circle at one point on its perimeter becomes much wider. You can all roll me a history or a religion check to know what this is.
Yeah, it's overall history.
All right, so I'm looking at 13, 13, 7, 18. Caspian,
Yes.
you're the only one who has any idea what this symbol means.
Okay.
And, I think it's worthy of a whisper, so I will be secretive and I will text you what it is. This is going to be our first hidden knowledge of the game.
Oh, okay. This is fucked up. Some real Jason stuff.
Yeah.
It's in the woods.
No one else knows what it is. It's just baffling. It's like someone came by and marked the dead.
Can
Yeah.
I bury them?
No, we killed them. Fuck
Yeah.
these guys.
But can't we just
I
give
mean,
them
we
a proper
did-
burial?
No,
I mean,
but-
like,
I
We didn't-
believe their family will be coming for them to pick up. Why else would they just put them to the side and mark them?
yeah.
We should probably let them do their own burial rites as per their religion and culture.
Wait a
what do
minute,
you
though.
think the
Hold on.
markings mean, young
So-
one?
I have a question.
Yeah,
cool.
sure.
Oh no, as Gareth.
Oh, so sure. Then just before we jump back in, Caleb, I sent you the whispers over Discord.
So,
Yes.
wait a minute. These are
Okay, so they're a pretty secretive group. They they murder a bunch of people that they don't like. There you go.
So are they taking claim for their murder, or are these people then connected to the White Lion of the Sigil and they're just picking them up? What's your
Wait,
inference,
who's it?
Caspian?
Who is it? Who are they marked by?
The Ouroboros, and I don't know.
Well, I will
any-
type their name in chat for those
Yeah.
of you who wish to see it.
And I don't know of any relation to the I don't know of any relationship to the Ouroboros and
The Apata.
the Apaka. Do I know any more about the Ouroboros? I, as a player, know, but
You as a
with-
well,
Well, hard
given given your backstory on the island, you would know that the Ouroboros are they're the equivalent of religious zealots. Um, Venzor was originally settled as a holy land, and they view anyone who was not a part of, who is, not, can't trace their lineage back to like the pilgrims, as being unclean and tainting their holy land, i.e., most of you,
Oh.
at the very least.
All right, so this group, yeah, they're a bunch of religious freaks who like to murder people who aren't, how do I put this delicately, pure descendants from the original people who settled. They like to purify Venzor from all the undesirables, which, well,
So they're racist.
yes, they are, I guess, racist.
Seems like they're most xenophobic.
Yeah,
That's a big word.
Yeah,
xenophobic. Yes, they're more xenophobic.
Rothschild suddenly becomes Southern.
Yeah. Like, that just made me go back.
So we just add them to the list of people to fuck up.
Interesting.
I would say stay away from these people.
I want to fuck them up.
But I don't think we're in any state right now to mess with them.
I don't mean now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just-
As long as
Is
we're on
this the same
page.
one that Tom
Eventually.
Cruise is a part of?
No, that's Scientology.
Oh my God! Can we roll?
There's
Can
so much
Tom
more.
Cruise be a part of this?
Yeah, can
world?
Tom Cruise be
Please,
a part
it'll
of
be
this one?
just like North Korea.
They need a poster boy.
I don't need real world evil in this game. All right,
Oh,
so much
damn.
worse. There's so much worse.
Ugh.
If anyone in chat supports Tom Cruise, be sure to type it out. Let us know.
Yeah, to all the Scientologists out there, sorry, not sorry. I'm too small to care about your wrath. You can't take from one who has nothing.
Oh, that's gonna age.
You're just gonna get a very stern email from Tom Cruise.
How dare I not be the face of your D&D
Can't say.
zealot religious group?
Anyway, do you do anything with the gnomes that have been defiled?
Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna go.
You guys don't want
No,
to
just-
bury them? Give them a proper send-off?
No.
I
fuck
feel
off.
I
like
feel
this
like
is
their family's
evidence.
gonna come get them.
Their family doesn't care about them. Their family doesn't
but-
even know they're dead.
You
Yeah, they're in
know
the-
their story.
There were
people
two
that
survivors.
survived. They may be coming back for them.
Yeah, at what point? It's been a day. These bodies are as good as
It's
gone.
been a day.
Yeah, just FYI, you know it's about 2 to 3 days from Dasos to Line, and you're pretty near Dasos, so if someone was running to Line, they'd probably get there tomorrow.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and head back. Let's just go.
Let's go to line. Off we go. Allons-y.
Can I just, one of the ones that's marked, can I just, like, carve over the carving?
Oh.
You're going to defile the corpse. You can't counteract one defiling of a corpse with defiling the corpse again.
Yes, my eraser, the
Yeah.
dagger.
Yes, exactly.
Rock tile.
Do not
That's,
worry, I shall brand them with the mark of Sharpay.
This is kind of fucked up. Why are we carving up dead bodies?
Well, looks like someone else already has.
So you decide to do it too?
You drink what you think is poison. You want to carve on dead bodies. You're a fucking psychopath.
Robin's gonna walk up to Caspian and go, he's scaring me.
What kind of
Look what
monster?
you do! Look what you're doing! You're scaring the child.
What kind of monster would carve things into a dead body?
I'm just gonna cover the mark that's already there. Just
But
cover
you
up the graffiti.
Just
I wanted to bury the
That's
bodies, and you
not
guys
how
want to leave it out.
carving
Hold on.
bodies works.
I'm going to kick the body over so that the mark is not visible. Problem solved.
There's
Definitely.
4 of them.
And now you defiled the body worse than
Nope.
I have.
So what was laid out like semi-respectively is now just, there's 3 in a line, and there's one that's just
Booted off to the side.
was semi-respectively laid out on the side of the road. Now it's just don't look good.
Robin's just gonna start walking a line, being like, "I can't be a part of this. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I need to leave."
Look
Yeah.
look what you
Sounds
made
heinous.
me rock. Look what you made me do.
All right, Taylor, calm down.
Look what you made me do.
No, I refuse to take any sort of responsibility. I want to respectfully bury them, and you guys.
You
told
wanted
me
to
no.
respectfully carve.
Their
I just
bodies
wanted to-
further.
Respectfully, I'm carving up a corpse.
I was just trying to hide the carvings that someone else had put
They're-
in there by carving
not-
over them.
They're not jack-o'-lanterns, damn it.
No, I'm just imagining someone carved it in, and I take a knife and just like scrape it away.
You can't scrape away a carving in someone.
What if you
So-
just take it out, cut it off?
You can't. You
fucked
go.
up.
I'm gonna ask that we move on from this.
Yes, please.
You do
please.
not butcher the corpses like some sort of I don't know, Leatherface.
Okay, I wasn't going that far.
Michael Myers shit.
And the party moves on down the road to Dasos. It's fairly uneventful, your first afternoon's journey. You get started late in the day, don't really encounter too many folk on the road, and eventually it comes time for you to set your first camp. It's easy enough, night under the stars on the side of the road. Shouldn't be too bad. Do you people take watches, or do you just let it rest?
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
do
take the
watch.
first watch.
I'll take the last watch.
All right, I need 3 watches from you.
I'll take
the.
Oh, I
Or
guess.
I'll just
We'll
sleep
let the
'cause I'm a
child
kid.
sleep.
All right, so watches in order. Rockchild, please roll.
All right, and can I play my instrument to put everyone to sleep, like sing them a lullaby?
I
Yeah,
thought
let's
you were
do a
gonna
death
go
metal
much
lullaby
darker.
here, Agretsuko.
No, it's a soft one. I can play both, and this
Hey,
is
I listen to Sweet Dreams to fall asleep by Marilyn Manson.
Sweet Dreams.
Yeah, but you're you, Gwendolyn.
You said
You know what? That's entirely fair.
you said perception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just too busy jamming out.
The night is quiet, except for you.
He's
I
gonna
hate how
attract
you said
bears.
that.
He's gonna attract bears, isn't he?
Next watch
Yeah.
is Caspian, I believe.
Yes, Caspian will just take out his knife, and we'll just sharpen. Just
You
repeat.
get to fall asleep to this sound, Rockshot.
Lovely, great aesthetics here.
You've been on a dig site, right? You know the sound of sharpening trowels. It's like that.
Yes, I had to teach everyone. I remember fondly.
You taught so many people. That was so bad. 12. There are some owls about. Really bit of quiet on the road. It's actually peaceful for once. You think back to those carvings and just how messed up today has been and yesterday. And a lot of this shit.
Yeah.
You have a lot to think about.
Fucked up.
Yeah, with the
It's-
the Ouroboros, it's the Ouroboros and the Aparta. I'd like to take a moment and ask, which one of you took the lion ring? Because I know you took it. I can't remember who kept it. Robin kept it?
Yeah, it was given to Robin, so they just threw it in their bags.
All right, yeah. Just wanted to make
It
sure
should be in my
that-
inventory.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure of that because I'm not like, I'm not going to surf like everyone's inventory for everything they have. Just wanted to make sure that
That's
I noted
fair.
it. Just want to make sure I noted it on my side thing, which I have. And we will come to Gareth's watch. 21.
Wow.
All right.
Nice.
This night, you see many things. There's not much of woodland critters. The ground has transitioned into almost into a bit like woods. It's not quite a thick woods yet, but there's small trees and brushes, and just it's a wooded area, but not particularly dense. Decent enough line of sight.
I wanna see if I can identify any of the trees.
Sure. Uh, roll a nature check. So you try to ID the trees. You got there's some there's the occasional oak. Good deal of ash and thorn. Birch is about. Um, it's generally temperate forest for the most part. Some deer go by about 200 feet or so away. And Venzor is, for the first time for you, actually quiet and peaceful and not a chaotic ruckus caused by the rest of your party. Wow.
Do I
Actually,
hear?
quiet night. Damn.
Do I? Is there a stream or something nearby?
Say with a 21, you do hear some dripping of water.
Okay, I look around.
You want to follow the sound?
I want to investigate.
It's coming from a point. So if you were going straight on the road, you'd have to go like that to find it.
Just how far away is it?
Hard to tell. Can't be more than can't be more than a couple 100 feet.
Oh no.
Colum, your voice is scaring me because it's getting that kind of like lithiness of like, oh no, follow the will-o-wisp. Nothing
Yeah.
bad could happen.
I'm being slowly strangled by my costume for the last 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
And
Feels
I'm
like
that
you're leading
way.
us into danger.
Wah, ha, 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 ha.
It's too far away. I can't exactly. If it was a little bit closer, that was fine. But it's a little too far away. But I want to, at least for the next campsite, try to be closer to the water.
All right.
Or if we come across any water, I might if we take a short rest, I'll go for it.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oops. I need to change my view. All right. So yeah, we're coming back. Some people did have to go. It came up during the break, and so we're gonna unfortunately have to end it here. Sorry if you waited. We do apologize for that. We didn't realize there was going to be a need for people to head out as early as this.
But be sure to hit follow if you're on Twitch or subscribe if you're on YouTube, which we're not on both yet. And just be sure to keep an eye out. We will be streaming next session 1 week from today, which would be on the 31st? Or would it be October by then?
It would, in fact, be October. It would be October 3rd.
Wow.
Because math does that.
Ooh.
Yeah, and if you ever miss one of our episodes, we do upload these to our YouTube channel every Friday. So if you missed this one, it would be on YouTube on the 30th of September. Isle of Gaming is our handle. We have the same symbol there that we have on Twitch, so you can find us.
Yep, and thank you guys for checking out the stream. Be sure to check us out live Mondays at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. And
also, I wanted to ask real quick. At level 2, since we're now level 2, I get evocations. I wanted to ask about how that worked.
So I will. Well, with that, we can go to our little break because it is 10. As you guys wake up well rested in the morning, we'll go to break. I'll explain evocations on. We'll be back in 10 minutes, and we shall be good then. Yeah, we got a title card, Justin.
Yes.